India on Saturday recorded 1,053 fresh coronavirus cases, taking the total tally to 24,504, while the death toll from the infection rose to 775 as 57 more deaths were reported in 24 hours. The United States recorded 1,258 coronavirus deaths on Friday, the lowest daily toll in the country in nearly 3 weeks, according to a tracker maintained by Johns Hopkins University. The fatalities bring the overall US death toll to 51,017, according to the Baltimore-based university. Maharashtra, meanwhile, has tested 1 lakh samples for coronavirus. The state has so far tested 1,02,189 samples in both public and private labs. Of them, over 94,000 samples have tested negative. Maharashtra has 6,817 positive cases at present, out of which 4,447 are from Mumbai alone. Let's move on to next news. A month after the All India lockdown was implemented, the central government has allowed opening of neighborhood and standalone shops, including those located in residential complexes within municipal areas. The late night order issued by the Home Ministry ended the essential non-essential categorization and allowed the shops selling all kinds of goods to open, giving a reprieve to public at large. However, the order signed by Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla made it clear that shops in marketplaces, multi-brand and single-brand malls located in municipality areas shall continue to remain closed till May 3rd. The shops will be allowed to open but at 50% strength and after taking necessary precautions. Let's move on to next news. The Jammu and Kashmir police has decided to cease handing over the bodies of slain terrorists to their families, highly placed government sources have been saying, after they faced growing crowds of protesters chanting Islamist slogan at the funerals. Instead, the sources said the burials are being conducted by local authorities under the supervision of a magistrate. A Jammu and Kashmir police said that every effort is being made to conduct burials in a respectful manner in the presence of their families and in full compliance with religious requirements. DNA samples are also being maintained to ensure transparency. Let's move on to next news. The US Food and Drug Administration on Friday cautioned against the use of malaria drug Hydroxychloroquine in COVID-19 patients, even as President Donald Trump, who has touted it as a game changer, advocated for an additional review. The drug, first approved in 1955, provided no benefit and potentially higher risk of death for patients at US Veterans Hospital, according to an analysis that has been submitted for an expert review on Tuesday. COVID-19, the disease caused by the new coronavirus, has no approved treatment or vaccine. But hydroxychloroquine has been widely used in an attempt to alter the course of the COVID-19 illness based on anecdotal reports that it may provide some benefit. Let's move on to next news. The United States is working with other countries to make sure they understand that coronavirus originated in Wuhan in China, Secretary of the State Mike Pompeo has said. Stressing that the burden is on Beijing to explain where the virus came from, Mike Pompeo told the Ben Shapiro show in an interview on Friday that China knew about the virus by December 2019. Diplomatically, we are reaching out to countries all across the world to help them do the right thing, to help their economies get started back up, to make sure that when the time is right, we can get international travel kicked back up so that global commerce can recommence. That's what he said.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.